This video is sponsored by DistroKid. I make new music all the time. Beats, full songs, you've heard them every time I demo a plugin or share a tutorial. So how do I come up with new music fast? Well, today I'll share 5 tips for working fast and getting results you'll love. And one tip might be tough to hear, but may change your music career. Hey, that rhymes. Most of you know that there are 3 basic building blocks to music. I'm talking about popular music here: chords, melodies, and drums, percussion, some kind of beat. Melody is easy, and that's what usually comes to mind when we're humming something new away from the studio. But I find that starting with a chord progression is faster because it's a launching point for the melody, for the mood of the song. It sets the tone. And starting with chord progressions while you're at your desk is more inspiring. Let the melody come to you later. Now, if you're not a music theory buff, starting with chords may be hard, so here are some easy ways to get started. There are some great chord progression plugins these days. If you have complete control, which most of you do, you can use the built-in chord progression tool. No music theory necessary. By the way, Complete Start is free, so go get it. If you use Reason, their new chord sequencer is awesome. Also, check out Playbox, which is an inspiring plugin. I'll link them below. And drums. Don't think you have to reinvent the wheel every single time. Copy a beat you hear on Spotify, then tweak it to make it your own. And remember, less is more. I spent so many years overcomplicating songs. Don't do that. Keep things simple. Want even more speed? Set limits for everything. Time limits are great, and you've probably heard that tip from me before, but I've got another limit tip I'll get to in a sec. First, time limits help you from getting lost doing one thing over and over, like perfecting a snare. Adding more and more to a loop of chords. Keep doing this and you won't progress. Set 10 minutes for the drum beat, 10 minutes for the vocal takes, and so on. You'll find yourself getting closer to the finish line much faster. And here's that bonus tip. Set a limit on the plugins you use. We all have tons of plugins. There's so much included in our DAWs as well. And if you watch my Saturday news reports, you probably collected a whole bunch of free plugins as well. But how often have you caught yourself exploring and experimenting with different plugins when you should be finishing your song? Well, here's what I do. I pick a plugin, let's say Analog Lab. It has tons of presets already, but I stick with this. Find a sound, stop exploring, move on to the next thing. Lyrics. Now here's a place I get stuck all the time, but I found a trick that helps me keep things moving. Picture a moment, a single moment. Do it now. And feel that moment in time. Now, write down when that moment happened. Was it when you were a teenager? Friday night? Maybe this morning at breakfast? Next, with that same image in mind, look around. What do you see? Swaying palm trees, an orange sky, a dim-lit lamp beside an unmade bed. All right, you already have descriptive ways to paint the picture through lyrics. That moment is your launching point, maybe even the hook of your song. But how about the rest of the song? Well, next, figure out what happened right before that moment and right after to fill in those gaps. Also, a rhyming website doesn't hurt either. The next tip is to get organized. This applies to your writing environment and your studio. Create some favorite presets ahead of time. Organize your favorite samples, like a cymbal reverse. Save your favorite effects in a group. Ableton lets you group and then save groups, but with any DAW, you can create a template with a vocals track with your favorite vocal effects built in. Also, have a pen and paper handy, whatever saves you time when inspiration hits. Setting up these things ahead of time saves me so much time because I don't need to recreate the right environment. It's ready to go. Now, before I get to my last tip, which might be a game changer for some of you, if you're recording music at home, you should be releasing it to the world. It's pretty easy to get your music out there with DistroKid, the sponsor of today's video. DistroKid is a service that helps you put your music on Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Instagram, iHeartRadio, pretty much everywhere people listen. And they collect earnings for you when people play or purchase your music. I think people highly underestimate how easy it is to get your music out there. Now, just because you post a song doesn't mean you're going to instantly rake in millions of plays. So DistroKid gives you tools to help you get your word out, like their hyperfollow feature. It gives you a quick link that you can post anywhere to share the word on your new release. And people can use that link to quickly follow you. I've actually created 2 dedicated videos on DistroKid to give you all the details about how it works, how you upload, and how you get paid. You can watch that video here. And if you're ready to sign up, there's a link in the video description that will give you a discount on your first year of DistroKid membership. All right, my last tip is a tough one. It's a hard pill to swallow. It's trusting your sound. We all worry sometimes about what people are going to think about the music we make. So we waste time overthinking our lyrics, overthinking our song arrangement. But I say this at the end of every video I post. Make the music you love. Your audience will find you. It may be an audience of a few hundred, or maybe even an audience of millions, but you will find them if you trust your own sound. Now, there's one caveat to this. If your music doesn't sound the way you want it to, figure out how to do it. Listen to music you like and find out how that artist or producer achieved that sound. Keep learning, keep sharing, and keep making the music you love. And if you're an Ableton user, you could benefit from some tricks I've learned, including a way to extract chords from samples, slicing samples, and more. You can watch that video here. I'll see you there.